Afternoon, everyone. Coach Shimonik here, and today I want to talk about shoes. What do you look for when you are buying shoes for your young athlete, and how do you tell the difference between shoes and what's going to get you the best fit and the best function for the training that you are going to do? Whatever you do, don't bring your skateboard shoes in here. Don't bring your casual shoes in. Casual shoes are only good for one thing: looking good on Friday night when you take your girl out to noodles in a movie, okay? We don't want those in here. Minimalist shoes like this, very, very small, thin sole, will support 360-degree movement, but for heavier athletes, these are rough because without that cushioning there, your feet really get beat up when you train in these. Weightlifting shoes, awesome. If you know you're going to do a ton of heavy lifting, if you know that your feet are done growing, and if you've got some money to invest in shoes. If you know you're going into a college program where you're going to have to move some heavy-ass weight, it's nice to have that solid heel. It's nice to have that solid construction. It's nice to have that flat base for lifting big amounts of weight. But you are not going to be doing any kind of speed and agility training in these. For girls, the hard part is, unless you're buying guys' shoes, you don't have a ton of choice. Okay? For girls' shoes, you can look at something that has a more solid side, you know, a little thicker shoe. You can look at something like the Nike Free Trainers, which these are super popular. I see a ton of girls wearing variations of this shoe, and these aren't too bad. I do see them wear out a little bit when we're doing our 360-degree training. If we're doing any kind of stop and start agility-wise, you know, they tend to roll a little bit on the side, but you could do a lot worse than like the Nike Free Trainers. The one thing we want to avoid is something that is completely squishy on the heel. You know, we don't want that thin fabric right there because they will turn right over. Best case scenario, their foot's going to slide. Worst case scenario, they're going to turn their ankles. So we want to try to find something, a trainer shoe that has that solid cup that they will be able to change directions in. But what we're looking at, the best bang for your buck, is a kind of a cross trainer. Okay, cross trainers are the best of all the worlds combined. They got a running shoe that you can sprint in them, you can lift in them. They have the solid heel cup for changing directions. They're as wide as the bottom of your foot, so you're not going to turn any ankles in them. You know, this is really your best bet. The Nike Free Trainers, their Free TR, the 7.0s, you know, anything like that. These are the 5.0 TRs. You know, I'm a big fan of those shoes. Women's style is like this, you know, the Free Trainers. Big fan. Okay, you can lift in them, you can sprint in them, you can change directions in them. They're comfortable. They don't look that bad. You know, I know it's not a fashion show, but you still gotta stunt while you're in the weight room, so you do need them to look cool, and they don't look that bad. So I think best bang for your buck, you know, go down to the outlet mall, go see our friends at the Endurance Shop, or go to one of the stores in the mall, and you can get those Free Trainers for somewhere between 80 and 120 bucks, which really isn't bad by today's standards. So hopefully this helped you guys out. You know I get this question a lot, and you know, hopefully this helped answer that for you so you can come get better every day with us.